lunch and dinner at 1501 Center Park Road, just south of 14th and Highway 2.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com.
On the internet.
KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
Make your next event unforgettable with Grazing Gouda, your local artists and experts in charcuterie and grazed tables. From boardrooms to ballrooms, they turn gatherings into experiences with stunning spreads of artesian cheeses, cured meats, fresh fruits, and gourmet bites. Perfect for corporate luncheons, weddings, parties, or any celebration that deserves a wow moment. They handle the details. You take the compliments. Book your graze table today at GrazingGouda.com. Grazing Gouda, because every event deserves to be savored.
Gentlemen, are you ready for something beyond the ordinary haircut? At Scissors and Scotch Lincoln, they blend your old school barber feel with your favorite watering hole. Sink into a comfy chair, unwind with a complimentary drink, and let their master barbers handle the rest. It's not just grooming, it's an experience. Whether you're prepping for a big meeting, needing to get cleaned up before family comes to town, or just need a little time to yourself, Scissors and Scotch Lincoln delivers sharp style every time. Book now at Scissors and Scotch in Lincoln, just south of 30th and Yankee Hill Road. Stop asking your friends if they're hosting a party this Sunday and come join the real party instead. Join 93.7 The Ticket for the Super Bowl at Buffalo Wings and Rings at 68th and 0 this Sunday and walk away with great prizes just for showing up. Why worry about making a great spread of food for the game at your house when you can enjoy all the great wings and more at Buffalo Wings and Rings? It's the Super Bowl party with 93.7 The Ticket at Buffalo Wings and Rings this Sunday at 68th and 0.
At Jimmy John's, we don't make sandwiches. We make the sandwich of sandwiches. We use fresh veggies because we don't hate salads. We just feel bad for them. We make our sandwiches exactly how you want because you're the one who's eating it. And we bake bread all day, every day because stale bread isn't bread. It's croutons. Sandwich history is written by the victors. Good thing we have legible handwriting. Jimmy John's, the sandwich of sandwiches. Order pickup or delivery on the app.
Just got the brakes fixed on my car today.
You did? You haven't even left the office.
I didn't need to. I got a guy who picks up my car and drops it off when it's done.
Well, who's your guy?
Graham Tire. They have pickup and delivery service at all 5 of their Lincoln locations.
Schedule your service online on the Pickup and Delivery tab at GrahamTireLincoln.com. That's GrahamTireLincoln.com. Let us do the running. Some limitations apply. See store for details.
When you live a tobacco-free life, you're free to live more fully. You're free to be more active and to breathe easier when you are, to be more present with family and friends, and to enjoy food and drinks more fully without nicotine dulling your senses. Tobacco-free can mean better physical health, mental health, and financial health. Giving up tobacco can give you more life. Learn more at quitnow.ne.gov. Paid for by Tobacco Free Nebraska. Aired in association with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Welcome into The Breeze with DP and Haas on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. Brought to you by Canopy Street Market.
All right, welcome into The Breeze. Harrison Arns on the ones and twos. We got Haas Tabrizi streaming in. Harrison Arns at 1040 O Street, like I said. On the corner, and we're getting ready for an exciting day. Super Bowl Sunday, of course, and I'm going to keep saying it. I know you guys have heard me already, but for all those that haven't heard me yet, we have the Super Bowl party, Buffalo Wings and Rings. That one starts up at 4 p.m. It is the 68th and O location. So like I said, if you guys don't have Super Bowl plans, come hang out with us. Ticket personalities, prizes, giveaways throughout the entire thing. And worst case scenario, if you can't show up, although I'd recommend it, we'll still call you. We'll let you know if you won or not. With that out of the way, though, Haas Tabrizi. How's it going on a beautiful Sunday? We got a high of 65 degrees in Lincoln, Nebraska.
What the heck? It's like negative 10 degrees here in the DMV.
Dude, it's been great. We had, I think we're supposed to get like 70 later this week. I think the coldest. Haas, I will give you the weather. I'm not kidding. I think the coldest we get is like low 40s.
Stop. We still have over a foot of snow and ice on the sidewalks.
Okay, so right now it is 53 degrees outside. The high is 61. Tomorrow we have a high of 72 degrees. Tuesday 52, Wednesday 51, Thursday 51, and it doesn't really get any colder than that. And it's just so I don't know what's
we're really good at wrestling. We're really good at volleyball. Softball's looking good. Women's basketball's looking good. Men's basketball bounced back, and we have a big game coming up. Look at us. We're Lincoln, Nebraska. We got everything sunny. Woohoo! It's freezing here.
Some people are calling us the new South or the new California. I don't know what the hell's going on, but you're right. Things are clicking. And to your point, how about that softball team taking down ending champs? Obviously they split it. They got
defending. Nah.
No, it's awesome. Shout out to Jordan Fromm, no longer Jordy Ball. I think she prefers Jordan now. At least that's what it has on the website. But you got Jordan Fromm, and I tell you what, that team looked good. I know it's early, but obviously a lot of reasons to be excited for Husker softball. And then to your point, Husker wrestling, they got their senior day today. Husker hoops. I'm basically just repeating everything you said, but yeah, we're Sunnyside Lincoln. I don't know what's happening, but I love it.
So Jordy Ball's name is now Jordan Fromm?
Jordan Fromm. Yeah, I think it's always been Jordan, obviously, but on the website it now says Jordan, but she did get married. So the last name is Fromm. So it is Jordy or Jordan Fromm.
Any relation to Jake Fromm?
Take a swing.
You know what I'm talking about, the quarterback?
Yeah. Take a swing.
Yeah.
No.
All right. DP, you here today?
He's getting ready for tennis. He might hop in for a little bit, but I know he's got a busy day ahead of him. He's got tennis, and then I think he's going to try to scramble to get down to our Super Bowl party later. So, as you can imagine, DP keeping himself busy with things that he doesn't have to be there for, but he says it all the time. It's important to show up. So that is exactly what he's doing, I think, for a majority of the day.
I don't know where we start then. Do we talk about the Lakers just to make DP upset?
Yeah, we can get some Lakers talk. I've kind of stayed away from the Lakers, but I will say this. That is such a some people will disagree with me, and it's fine. It's your opinion. That is so lame. I hate the intro where you lob the ball up in the air, and then everyone does a booty drop at the same time. Like I've seen some high school teams around Nebraska do it. I don't know, man. Maybe I am getting old because I didn't understand the 6-7, and I definitely don't understand this one. To me, it's kind of have fun. I'll just say that. Do what you want. Not for me, though.
I will say the things I'm starting to enjoy on the internet is how they're trying to like make fun of LeBron. And there's a video out where Rob Pelinka's in the jacuzzi, and he goes and walks up to Rob Pelinka as a cartoon, and he's like, "Hey, Rob." He's like, "It's leather jacket, Rob, to you." And then from there, it's like, "Hey, it sounds like we have another white guy on our team." I'm starting to get tired of all these white guys. He's like, "Well, what? Does that mean you want to leave, LeBron?" He's like, "Hey, I see what you're trying to do. You're just trying to get rid of me."
Yeah, it's incredible. Man, the Lakers have just been a weird ride this year. They're not bad. They're not elite. It's just an interesting ride. I will say this, though. Your ride's a lot smoother than my Chicago Bulls. We have like 15 guards. I don't know what we're doing. And then shout out.
You didn't even keep Mike Conley.
No, and then we traded Ayo Dosunmu, the one guard that I thought we'd actually hold on to because he's a Chicago guy and he's really good. And we give him to the Minnesota Timberwolves, who perfect grab. I love it for the Timberwolves, but
it's really good for them.
We're just tanking. I think very clearly. I don't know why you tank with all guards, but that's what we're doing. But yeah, we had Zach LaVine at one point, DeMar DeRozan, Lonzo Ball, Alex Caruso, and Vucevic. Not a single first-round pick for any of those players. So if you like second rounders, give the Bulls a call. We got some of those.
If we're ever going to talk the NBA, there's no stories to talk about. It's a 2-team league, and no one else really matters. No one else matters, and the Spurs are the favorite. And I think people can say, sorry, the champs are the champs, and they're the number one seed in the West, but they've gotten destroyed by the Spurs this year, and Wemby's been hurt a good amount. The Spurs, I mean, Stephen Castle last night, 40-point triple-double, 40, 12, and 12, 15 of 19. These stats were so good, I don't have any notes. I'm just going off of, like, they were so good. 15 of 19 from the field. That's over 75%, math majors, because 15 out of 20 is 75%. So a 40-point triple-double while shooting better than 75%. And the guy didn't even make the All-Star team. The second best player on the second best team who destroyed OKC, I believe, 3 times. is not even an all-star. It's crazy.
The all-star is kind of broken. We've talked about that. It's similar to what the Pro Bowl is becoming in the NFL. It's like it sucks because we are going to get to a point where when we get to the end of these careers and we're talking about if they're Hall of Famer or not, it's going to be like, well, he was 8-time Pro Bowler. And you can go back and look at some of those and it's like, well, yeah, but this guy opted out. This guy didn't want to do it. This guy, for some reason, just got snubbed the vote because of the fan. It's lost a lot of its prestige, to say it lightly. Like it does not hold the same weight it used to. Great, take it if they let you in, obviously, but it's not it doesn't hold the same prestige.
I mean, Kobe Bryant is rolling in his grave right now because he cared about the All-Star game.
Last one to really care about it, if I'm being honest.
Right. That's why they changed the award for the All-Star game MVP to the Kobe Bryant award. So it's it doesn't matter. It's from an NBA perspective, dude, OKC got better. OKC got better at the trade deadline.
Yeah.
They took an up-and-coming star from the Sixers. Are you kidding me?
That's what you get to do when you hoard picks. You got another cheap player because again, he's young. Like he's still on the rookie deal, so you got another cheap player on your roster.
Why don't they trade for Giannis? They have all the picks, and they could trade. They could trade Chet for Giannis and 4 picks. They can trade Williams and 3 picks for Giannis. Do they just not want to do it?
I think Adam Silver probably let him know. Like, this is where I draw the line. I'm sure they tried to get Giannis.
Adam Silver ain't no David Stern. He can't stop that trade. He doesn't own a team.
Well, I guess you're right. He's also the most player-friendly. He's probably been one of the worst commissioners of the NBA. So you would just let that fly and say, yeah, it's fine. Do whatever the hell you want.
You can't stop a trade as a commissioner. The only reason why David Stern was able to veto the Chris Paul trade was because they managed the Hornets at that time.
Yeah, and that's a good point because that gets left out about 99.9% of the time. So great point, Tabrizi. I do got to say, with Giannis Antetokounmpo not getting traded, I don't know if you saw the Kalshi endorsement that he did. Okay, so I am a 1-800-BETS-OFF guy. He talked about, being in trades, wanting to be traded. And then as soon as the trade deadline ends, he opens up an announcement with Kalshi, which is a betting platform that you can bet on anything from like political stuff to sports to anything. And that was a heavily betted prop, was Giannis being traded to X team. And then as soon as the deadline ends, he puts out there a big endorsement with Kalshi. Rubbed a lot of people the wrong way. Not anything against Giannis, which not a great look, but the betting stuff's out of control. And that was a really bad look for the NBA to have one of your superstars make buzz about being traded and wanting to be traded. And then as soon as the deadline ends, he's like, oh yeah, by the way, I'm a sponsor for Kalshi. They endorsed me. Not a great look for the league. And it's not just the NBA. It's a lot of these sports. Some people need to start having a spine and stiff arming these major betting organizations because it's going to get ugly. There's going to be moments that it's going to look really, really bad if you keep just open arm embracing all these betting platforms.
It's out there. It's everywhere. It is everywhere. I mean, my boy texted me about Yasiel Puig and how he's in trouble, just gambling and all this stuff.
It's sad.
It's really out there.
Mm-hmm. So be careful.
So this is the plug. Athletes need really good wealth management advisors. Hey, I'm Tabrizi. How you doing? So that they can manage their wealth and not have to worry about getting these cheap dollars from illegal gambling places.
Yeah, well, do you remember the story earlier that first broke too? And it's really unfortunate the way they're going about it. So like they're not attacking the University of Nebraska, and I can say that now because we're a top 10 program. We're a big dog. They're not attacking Kansas or Duke or North Carolina, like in the college scene. What's happening is they're going after like these tiny schools, like Kennesaw State basketball or Moorhead State, like tiny universities that don't have probably very big NIL payments at all, if at all. And they're getting these players to throw games because they're still betting props on it. There's only like 100 people in the crowd, not a ton of eyes on it. It's not broadcasted on national television. It's a lot easier to throw those games, and it's a lot less of I'm really hurting my team when, again, you're playing for a bad team on a university that doesn't have any history. So that's who they're going after. They're not going after Kansas, Duke, North Carolina. And we're going to get a lot more stories. I can almost guarantee it. We're just going to hear more and more about this. It's getting really easy for these guys to start throwing games. And when you're not making any NIL money and you get, a dark figure saying, hey, do this, you can easily make over 100,000, depending on how much you want to put down. That's life-changing money. So that's the people they're going after. And that's why this stuff's kind of scary because, a lot of it goes unchecked until it's way too late after the fact. And that's where you saw, I think it was 32 different teams across Division I basketball, that last report that they put out. That's a bad number. And it shows you how this betting thing is really starting to infringe upon the fairness of the game.
There's so many things that we need to clean up in 2026 right now. You wanted to talk about the betting, the NIL stuff is probably even a bigger issue. And just if you're a long-standing college head coach, there's a reason why you're not coaching anymore. So loyalty, and talk about the kid that's in the G League. They tried to vote for him in the All-Star game, so he'd missed the game. What SEC school is he in? Is he Alabama, Florida, Tennessee?
Alabama.
Alabama.
Okay. In that case, just while we're on it, and I'll let you finish, where do you think the court judge who decided he was eligible to play graduated from?
Alabama.
The University of Alabama, who's also a major booster for the University of Alabama. And he was the court judge for it. That makes sense. Totally no bias in that one. But go ahead, Haas. I'll let you keep going.
LeBron James might need to go back to college.
Why not? He could. So,
where would LeBron want to play if he wanted to go back to college? Duke?
What?
Kobe wanted Duke.
I'd guess like a California school. I think he'd keep it cool and comfortable. I can see Bron being a UCLA Bruin or a USC Trojan. Dominating the Big Ten. Big Ten's not going to handle LeBron. No one's going to handle LeBron. He can pick it.
How bad that sounds? You just said dominated the Big Ten. They should be in the Pac-10. What the heck is wrong with you guys? That's another thing that's wrong. Let's just start listing the things that's wrong in 2026 without talking about politics. There's betting. There's NILs that you just get to go wherever you want. There's no more conferences.
Yeah.
So there's only the Big Ten and the SEC. That's it. You just named California schools, and I was like, yeah, the Pac-12 is really good. Oh, right.
Yeah, Big Ten. But,
Arizona and USC, both Pac-12 schools. No, I'm not dumb, guys. I know. I'm aware that it's gone. But the point is, these are all the things that it's like, what are you guys doing? Like, did someone not see the bigger picture of how sports is ruined by allowing gambling, by allowing professional athletes to come play in college and just give money to anyone so that they can go to whatever school they want, so that there's pretty much only a top tier of schools and then the lower tier schools are not that good? Yeah. Way to go.
Haas, you could have told them exactly what would have happened. And they would have said, but do you know how much money we'll make, Haas? We don't care. That's the problem. They don't care. They don't care about the integrity of sports. They just want to get their money. And that's why a lot of this stuff drives me insane with college sports. And I get annoyed by saying this. No one has a problem with kids getting money. What people have a problem with is when the conferences and the NCAA, the last 10, 20 decisions have only been about money and nothing else. In what world does an 18-team conference make sense? You can't get through 18 teams half the time. In football, it's crazy to have an 18-team football conference. Like, there should be a limit on conference sizes. SEC, Big Ten, you're way over. Not okay. Also, for ages, I'm sorry. When you're 25, you're done. You can't play college sports. If you declare for the draft, you're done. You can do the draft combine and see where your stock's at. I recommend that. Great. Figure out where you might land to see if you want to declare or not. But as soon as you declare, it's over. You can't come back. It's like your parents in the summer when you were a little kid, when you were running inside, outside, inside, outside. Eventually, your parents said, if you're going outside, shut the door and you're outside. That's it. Or if you come inside,
Bro, that's not a thing anymore. That's not a thing anymore. That was like 20 years ago. In 2026, you do whatever you want as a kid.
Apparently, I guess. Well, that's what it was me when I was growing up. I don't have kids yet, so I couldn't tell you.
My wife would say when we were kids, my parents would say, "Go outside, see you around the time it's dark." That's it. There's no. We didn't know where they were with an AirTag or a cell phone, or they just came back home. They knew where it was.
They came back when they got hungry. That's how it worked in my family because we lived out in the farm, so we just had 4-wheelers and everything, and we'd be able to just drive to other friends like little farm houses, and it was great. But yeah, I can't tell you.
All right, 402-464-5685. Nothing political. What's something in 2026 that's changed that you really don't like, whether it's in sports or just in the world? Nothing political. Nothing political. 402-464-5685.
Yeah, seriously, that's a good one. We'll read them all. Again, if it's political, I mean, I just won't read it. But 402-464-5685. That's a great one. 2026. What do we need to fix immediately? Especially revolving around sports, but I don't know. If you want to bring back a certain items from McDonald's menu, sure, what the hell, you can throw that in there too. It's always a hot one.
I don't eat pork, but man, everyone complains about the McRib whenever it's gone, right?
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. It was the McRib. I'll say it right now, the McRib kind of sucks. I know a lot of people are going to hate me for that. Never got the hype around the McRib. That is more mystery meat than the cafeteria meat that I had. I don't know what the hell that is. So, but yeah, you guys can chime in and let us know. Tabrizi, what is one thing that you would like to see fixed immediately?
Gunther needs to be retired. Like someone needs to retire him, and he needs to be gone. He needs to be out of the WWE. He got to retire Goldberg, who was way past his prime, but they just wanted to get some money in Atlanta and give him something in his home. He got to retire John Cena, apparently the greatest of all time, and then AJ Styles, the fan favorite of the Indies, the fan favorite of they didn't grow up in the WWEs. He was a Japan guy. He was a TNA guy. You got to retire him. And what's really, really, really bad that I didn't get to say on the show last week that I wanted to say, he might be the guy that retires Brock Lesnar.
Ugh.
I'm going to say this again. Gunther might be the guy that is going to be allowed to retire Brock Lesnar. And oh my gosh, if I don't know, like without naming certain files or whatever, like does this person have files on his computer on Triple H and Vince McMahon and other people that is just allowing him to be so powerful when he's so bad? Because Gunther is what needs to go in 2026. Because oh my gosh, he's this. For those of you that could see, he's a remote control. Because every time he comes on the air, I just go click, click, click.
Is there anybody that likes him though? Like, I'm being serious. Like, it's an honest question.
The people that like him
are
the same people that don't like Roman Reigns, or the same people that don't like Brock Lesnar, or the same people that don't like The Rock.
But how big is that?
He's here every week. It's starting to grow. They're the same people that ruined WrestleMania 40, who cried about Cody Rhodes not being in the main event of WrestleMania 40 and took away The Rock versus Roman Reigns. Two movie icons, or should be movie icons, or two mega stars. And the WWE likes to have massive pay-per-views for WrestleMania when it ends in a zero. So like WrestleMania 10, WrestleMania 20, WrestleMania 30, WrestleMania 40. And the main event was Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns. And if we talked about it finally happened with The Rock versus Roman Reigns, it would have been a completely different thing. But no, people cry and they whine because they're 2026 people. They're soft. They don't like things that are old school. Having The Rock come out and cut a promo, that is something that we all need. Having Roman Reigns come out, he just made Raw relevant. He just made the main event of WrestleMania relevant. Everyone's going to complain and be like, well, I'd rather have Braun Breaker there. He comes to all the matches. He comes to every show. He's a workhorse. Braun Breaker versus CM Punk, I don't need that. CM Punk versus Roman Reigns, I need that. Don't try to fix something that's already been there. If you have a marquee name, these are the same people that complained about Ronda Rousey. Ronda Rousey.
Right.
She only comes 6 times a year. Okay. Well, she is Ronda freaking Rousey. Okay. The baddest woman on the planet. I miss seeing her. But we're okay with just average wrestlers being there because they paid their dues. How about she paid her dues when she was 5? She paid her dues when she was 6, 7, 8. Olympics, judo wrestling, MMA, UFC. She paid her dues by dominating all those things. But you know what's wrong with 2026? It's not Gunther. It's whoever argues and screams the loudest and complains the most gets what they want. That's what's wrong with 2026.
Dang, Haas. Got some heat on that one. What has Gunther done for his dues? Because am I missing where he's paid all his dues to be where he's at right now?
He has.
Okay.
He has. So he did a lot in NXT. They care about how much he's transformed his body. He used to be probably 430 pounds, and now he definitely hasn't done leg day, but he's lost a lot of weight.
Well, that him and a lot of other people I know. Let's get to the text line. Crowbait, what he wants fixed in 2026. Saunders, I think he means Shador Sanders, having everything given to him. He said that might be political, though. I'll say this much. If they're dumb enough to give it to you, take it. But yeah, we have Joe Flacco and Shador Sanders as Pro Bowl quarterbacks. So
Joe Flacco made the Pro Bowl?
I'm pretty sure, right? Wasn't it 2 Browns QBs? I'm almost positive. Oh, excuse me, not 2 Browns QBs, but 2 orange teams. I'm pretty sure he did.
He was the starting quarterback for the Browns. If Joe Flacco made the Pro Bowl this year, that's more on the Pro Bowl than Shador.
At 41 years old and in his 18th NFL season, Cincinnati Bengals quarterback Joe Flacco was named to his first career Pro Bowl as an AFC replacement.
Wow. They didn't want to call me up?
Could have called me. The best of the best, Haas. The Pro Bowl.
Yeah. So let me ask this. And I need to stop playing devil's advocate. But if Shador said no and Joe Flacco said no, then who would have said yes? Because they're just going to keep throwing down the list.
Justin Fields?
Right.
Like that's the territory you get down into.
Tyler Huntley.
Yeah.
And he's already won. He's already been in the Pro Bowl.
Give Phillip Rivers another one, just cause.
Probably Phillip. Yeah, Phillip Rivers would have been definitely in the top 3. So the point is the system is broken. So maybe you get rid of the Pro Bowl for a year or 2. They already changed it and made it flag football. They already changed it and made it a week-long just gathering.
This is how you fix the Pro Bowl is you just, to your point, you scrap it. You announce the names, but you pick your Pro Bowlers, but there is no Pro Bowl game because no one's willing to play the freaking game anyways. I don't want to have a game that no one's taking seriously and try to broadcast it on a Tuesday afternoon when no one's paying attention. Just scrap it. You can do the Pro Bowl games and see if you can find some magic in there, like they kind of used to back in the day. Even bring in guys that retired already. You guys want to come down here and just throw the football around, sign autographs. We'll have an accuracy competition, a deepest ball, fastest man, whatever. See if you can get some of the retired guys to come back, but just pick your Pro Bowlers. And then that way, even if they're not active or, they can't participate, they're still, the Pro Bowler, but you just scrap the flag football game because I think the score this year was 50 to 40 something. It's always just abysmal. And I work at 93.7 The Ticket Sports Radio. A lot of people here enjoy sports, as you can imagine. Nobody cared about that game. People watched
it. Already happened?
Nobody cares. Excuse me.
Did it happen? I didn't.
It can happen. It was Tuesday.
It was last Tuesday?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's already done.
I didn't watch it.
Pro Bowl hit low. Will All-Star game survive? Yeah, it's over. And it hit a record.
Didn't know it happened.
Exactly.
On Tuesday?
Tuesday.
Was Brock Purdy in it?
I think so. This is terrible, Hospital. I just don't even care who's in the Pro Bowl anymore. Why? It's such a nothing burger.
I saw George Kittle with his scooter.
Yeah, there you go. That was fun. The Pro Bowl, the NFL Pro Bowl, everyone's favorite. Haas, what do you want to talk about on the other side?
Let's get some more of this 2026. What the heck is wrong with this text going? And then we can talk about that. Outside of that, I mean, we can talk about the Super Bowl a little bit. I don't really care about the Super Bowl. Like,
at least we know it's not scripted, right?
You mean because the two quarterbacks in the front were standing closest to Levi Stadium were Drake May and Sam Darnold in the promo from the NFL? You don't know what I'm talking about.
I just mean it's Seahawks and Patriots. Like, I don't think anybody had that on their board.
Oh, you missed this. I'll send you a picture.
Boy.
They had a picture of every NFL representative, every team. And if you zoom in to whoever's standing closest to Levi Stadium, where the game's being played today, this was made before the season. It was Drake May and Sam Darnold, the two guys standing closest to the stadium.
Why? If that's the script, what? Like, that's a terrible script. Okay, send me that during the break. We'll go to break. You guys join in. 402-464-5685. What do you want fixed in 2026? We'll talk about that. Don't go anywhere. 93.7 The Ticket.
93.7 The Ticket is proud to provide listeners with daily opportunities to win contests and prizes on our airwaves, and would like to take this opportunity to remind you of a couple rules. All participants must be 21 or older and must wait 30 days after winning a prize to participate in another contest. Once you win, you have 30 days to pick up your prize at the KNTK Studios, 1040 O Street in Lincoln, or your prize will be forfeited. Thank you for participating in our contests, and thank you for listening to 93.7 The Ticket.
Dinner and a movie? You've done that. Arbor Axe House has a date night deal that really hits. This Valentine's Day, enjoy a special rate that includes an hour of axe throwing for 2 plus drinks and koozies. Reserve your lane today at arboraxe.com. Arbor Axe House on the corner of N Street and Antelope Valley.
If one of the things running through your mind as a business owner is the recurring worry of possible cyber attacks, you can let out a sigh of relief. Hamilton Business Technologies has you covered. As the official business IT partner of the Huskers, we offer real-time threat monitoring, advanced security protocols, and more to keep your data safe from harm. We care about the success of Nebraska businesses and communities like yours. Learn how we can help you at hamiltonisbusiness.com.
Tomorrow is about the lessons we learn today. A farmer's market teaches us that community is grown together. Kids laughing shows us how joy is easy. And coffee on the porch reminds us to savor every moment. These are the lessons that shape a tomorrow we all share. One filled with trust, good company, and wide open dreams. That's the way banking should be. And that's Pinnacle Bank. Member FDIC.
Mike, I've been thinking our house could really use a makeover. How about new siding?
I've been thinking the same thing. Have you heard of James Hardy?
Yes. Sarah down the street had Roofing Service Company install James Hardy siding on their home, and they love it.
Roofing Service Company does have great reviews.
They took her through the design process and made everything super easy.
Roofing Service Company offers expert design and installation. Couple that with James Hardy's durable products and variety of colors, you and your family will love your exterior remodel. Just visit roofingservicecompany.com. That's roofingservicecompany.com.
Anderson Ford in Lincoln has 2 convenient locations, which means 2 times the customer service, 2 times the inventory, and 2 times the ability to get you in the car of your dreams. Whether you visit us on the north side or the south side, you'll find more selection and a team that's always on your side. When you're looking for a better way to buy your next Ford, visit Anderson Ford in Lincoln, where exceptional service meets unbeatable selection.
Start your Sundays off right with Jeff and Nicole Essink on Fitness Fanatics. Jeff and Nicole discuss health and wellness, how to achieve fitness goals, and more through the life of gym owners and gym goers. It's Fitness Fanatics from 9 to 11 a.m. on Sundays on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
If you want to make new floor shopping easier, come to O Street Carpet. Hi, I'm Steve Carper. Our flooring professionals can help you choose the best flooring for you, your family, and your budget. We eliminate the confusion. Even better, you'll be enjoying your new flooring much sooner. No 6 or 8 week waits. We'll install right away and save you money on installation. Floor shopping made easy every day at O Street Carpet.
O Street Carpet.
1732 O Street. Family owned and operated. Always the best value.
Empire Netting and Fence delivers top quality netting and fence solutions. From major sports venues to backyard installs and everything in between, coast to coast. We take on tough jobs with grit, integrity, and a strong commitment to safety. Empire is growing, and we're hiring motivated people ready to grow with us. We build each other up, and we're building something big. Think you've got what it takes? Apply now at empire-fence.com. That's empire-fence.com.
Big box stores are tempting for buying equipment for your high schooler in sports or for yourself in your sports leisures. But buying new is awfully expensive. Why not go somewhere with new and used options? Play It Again Sports has quality, slightly to gently used equipment, and 50% of their inventory is actually new equipment. And it's more than baseball, softball, and golf. They also have equipment for disc golf, fitness, hockey, and more. Plus, they're always buying products. Bring your gear you're done with and get trade money on the spot. Play It Again Sports at 48th and Vine.
You're listening to The Breeze with DP and Haas on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Welcome back in segment number 2. This is The Breeze, Harrison Arens. I was about to say DP. No DP. Haas Tabrizi. You guys are welcome to join in. Excuse me, we did get a couple more texts. Things we want fixed, or at least reverted back to the way they were for 2026. We do got John at Cortland, not fixing anything, but talking again about the Pro Bowl. He said, someone did, just not us, in terms of watching it and enjoying it. So shout out John and Cortland. He was on the same page, I think, with the majority of football fans. And then we do got unknown texter 2478 says, this is every year, but people learn to use your blinkers. I'll take out a word.
I knew you were about to say blinkers when you held up on that.
Yeah, that's a common theme in Lincoln. I guarantee you that person was driving and that happened to him while he was listening. And he's like, well, I want to fix this one right here. Just be courteous. Haas, do people know how to use blinkers where you live?
All right, so the DMV is composed of Washington, D.C., D, M, which is Maryland, and V, Virginia. So within 10 minutes, I'm in Virginia, but I can go to D.C. or I can go to Maryland. That's where I live. And so it's known as the DMV, but people are very different depending on which side of the bridge you're from. So if you're from Maryland, it is a very well-known thing that you do not use your blinkers. You do not let people know where you're going. You don't want to give them a heads up. The reason is, when you want to cut people off and weave through, if you let them know where you're going and you put your blinker on, they're not going to let you in. So you don't use your blinker. Yeah, that's how they drive in Maryland.
That is awful. I couldn't handle that. Are you kidding me? That's too much anxiety for me to just blind my way into a lane in tight traffic with no blinker.
So when I'm teaching my kids how to drive, and I use my blinker, by the way, but when I teach my kids how to drive, and they're young, so they're not driving yet, but I'm showing them things I do. So it is very, very, very aggressive driving out here in the DMV. So similar to New York City, it's just because there's so much traffic. If you drive cautiously and slowly, you'll never get anywhere. So, yeah, people don't put their blinkers on here because they don't want to let you know what they're doing.
Man, I tell you what, I love Lincoln. 65 degrees. The weather's beautiful. We got winning programs left and right, and the people are courteous. I will say, on the flip side of that, Haas, sometimes people are way too nice. I will get I will get through four-way stops in Lincoln, and everyone just breaks down. And everyone's just like, no, you go. No, you go. No, you go. And it's just 4 cars sitting there, no one moving. Everyone's just trying to wave each other through. And it's like, oh, my Lord, there's an order to this. We just got to follow the system. And sometimes people are too nice, and that'll drive you up a wall. And then sometimes they just can't see. You can ask DP about it. He's been hip checked a few times just walking through downtown Lincoln. So maybe not the best drivers at times as well, depending on where you're at in Lincoln.
Yeah, I mean, when I go to North Carolina, they are similar, where everyone's just super nice. They let you in, and like everyone goes near the speed limit. DMV, when I tell you traffic can make you 40 minutes late, it's a thing. So it's a different lifestyle. I'm not saying it's right. I'm just explaining why people don't put their blinkers on.
We got
in Lincoln.
Also, real quickly, Bill and Bennett says blinker use in Bennett is just as bad as it is in Lincoln, if you ask me. Yeah, sometimes when you get to the small towns, then it does just kind of go back to the DMV style where people just forget that there might be another person driving on the road, so they don't blinker for anyone.
That's not the DMV style. That's the opposite. It's. I don't have a care for the world. I don't know. It's just me. No one else is here. Like it's my father's road. That's a different thing. The DMV style is kill or be killed. I'm just telling you.
Man, why? Tell me again why. Why would I want to go to the DMV? You're making it sound terrifying.
If driving in traffic is really bad, it's just how else are you going to survive? I do it while using my blinker. I'm letting you know that I'm going to go in front of you.
Good. You're a good man, Haas. Hopefully people learn from you, and the rest of the DMV can have a courageous moment of insight and realize blinkers are a good thing, because it'll drive people crazy. So when you have certain turns where you got your dotted lines where it's like you're turning, but you have to stay in your lane while you're turning, do people mess that up all the time in the DMV? Because that's my personal complaint. There's one I do on every day, and every day I nearly get clipped because people just don't want to follow their turning lane line, and they'll just start merging into mine, and then I have to hit the brakes, let them get in front of me.
There's certain roads that the merge lane is very crowded, so people will obviously creep up on the highway exit. Like as you're trying to get onto the highway, they would go all the way on the middle lane and then just cut in at the end on the shoulder. Yeah, we have some of that.
Pet peeves of driving, man. I seem to get more the older I get. The older I get, the more I gotta cool down the road rage a little bit. But if you guys want to,
you don't even have a kid yet, man. Like,
I know.
Back in my day. A really annoying one. I think in Pennsylvania, it's illegal. People do this often incorrectly. In Pennsylvania, you have to keep going for the zipper all the way to the end. You don't merge until it's the end. And here, when you get onto the highway, people will go over the double white lines and cut all the way to the left. And they don't use the zipper at all. And to me, it's like the dumbest thing. Like, just go. Use the zipper.
Here, once again, people are too cautious. They will sit 30 minutes in a line while the right lane is completely empty for miles, because they think the proper thing is to be kind and considerate and not do the zipper. Because some people see the zipper merge as offensive. Like, what? You don't get to cut in front of me. We're all waiting patiently. This is one at a time here. The zipper merge has not caught on to Lincoln. It happens to me a lot.
And that's what I'm saying. In Pennsylvania, like, you must do it. Here in the DMV, it's the opposite, where it's like, we're not going to use merging together. We're just going to go cut people off behind you, which is...
We got this one from Crowbait. I'm gonna test your knowledge. He says, I don't want to go to the DMV anymore because if you want to renew your license, you have to go all the way out of the Highlands. Oh, okay. Talk about here instead of the one on 48th. It's a hassle. Yeah, it is a hassle right here in Lincoln. And then one more from Bill and Bennett. He says, some people here will at least put their arm out the window for the old school blinkers where you're going like this, right or left.
And this is not on a motorcycle?
No, you never seen that where like people
on a cycle or motorcycle,
or just like out their car window. I'm not kidding. You'll see it a lot more in small towns, probably because it's an old beat up car and their blinkers don't work. But yeah, you'll see that.
Yeah, that makes sense. But
yeah,
they have inspections and stuff in Northern Virginia.
Yeah, no, if you're out in the farm, like, you're good. Like, no one's going to inspect your vehicle, figure out if it's safe or not. I've seen the most unsecured loads on some of these roads at times, and it amazes me no one's pulled them over and said, you might want to ratchet strap that thing down. You're carrying some heavy weight here and it's bouncing on the trailer.
If you're driving with a foot of snow on your car, what's the rule in Nebraska?
You should be pulled over. But I don't know if people do get pulled over.
It's illegal?
I think so, yeah. I'd imagine it's illegal everywhere. I don't know for sure, but that's obviously a hazard because that snow falls forward. You can't see anything and you're driving blind.
I showed my kids how you get rid of that foot of snow. So I pull out of the driveway and then I go reverse 25, 30 miles per hour and I slam on the brakes. And then we don't have snow, so you guys are like, oh, that's what you do. but I'm like, this makes sense. They're like, why didn't you go forward? I was like, well, if you go forward, it will fall on your windshield. Like,
I've never done that. That's a great maneuver. I'm the dummy that takes his time to just scrape all the snow off the top of my car. I will say I've never seen anybody get arrested for it, but there are some yahoos that will drive with a mountain of snow on top of their car. And I have caught it one time when they got to a stoplight and they hit their brakes and the whole thing just came crashing in front. And then they had to get out. Light turned green. Still, snow was still there. So they backed up traffic, just trying to scoop the snow off. It's just start your car early, prepare for the elements. And this has been our bad driving segment, I guess, because we're already at the top of the hour. You want to talk Super Bowl next, Haas?
That works for me.
All right. Also, I looked at the picture.
See the picture?
Yeah. Come on. What are you doing? No, that's how you know.
See them in the front?
Yeah, along with five other quarterbacks that aren't.
No. And then the closest one is it Drake May? That means New England's going to win.
They're all in the front. There's like 5 dudes in the front. And only 2 of them are in the Super Bowl. One of them is Baker Mayfield. One of them's Stafford. One's Darnold. One's May.
The 2 closest people. We'll put it on the screen. All right,
I will put it on the screen. Just to show this is a bad conspiracy. I'm not buying it. I'm not sold on it whatsoever. Don't go anywhere. We'll talk about the Super Bowl and that picture up next right here, 93.7 The Ticket.
Hey fellas, let's take a quick time out here. February is American Heart Month, and listen, men are the worst at getting checked out. We'll watch every stat in the league, but ignore the most important one. That's our own heart health. So here's the play. Talk to your doctor about scheduling a quick heart screening at Advanced Medical Imaging. It's fast, it's easy, and it could save your life. Your family needs you around a lot more than your fantasy team does. Make the call, get the checkup, take care of your heart at Advanced Medical Imaging.
At Parkview Animal Hospital in Lincoln, it's not just their professional care that sets them apart, but their warm staff and state-of-the-art facilities. Whether it's for a routine checkup or a comprehensive medical procedure, at Parkview, your pet isn't just another number, but a valued member of their caring family. Visit them at pahlincoln.com today and in person just south of 14th and Pine Lake Road. Parkview Animal Hospital, your pet, their passion for happier, healthier, furry friends.
Gentlemen, Valentine's Day is just around the corner. Don't be that guy running to the store for flowers and a card on your way home. Let Sartor Heyman Jewelers help you be a hero this Valentine's Day. We have great gifts in store now, and if you spend $129, we'll throw in a free bouquet of roses. Give her what she really wants this year and let us do the rest. Sartor Heyman Jewelers, your hometown jeweler since 1905. In Lincoln and Grand Island and online at sartorheyman.com.
MWR, a local company of Lincoln, is proud to announce they are able to offer their own post-frame building packages in metal to anyone desiring a building, whether you're a contractor or a DIYer. They can install your building as always, and they offer multiple different rib profiles and loads of color options, including the wood grain metal at great competitive prices. You can inquire at mwrbuildingandfence.com or just draw your desired building and submit it in their contact us page, and they'll get back to you. Call MWR today at 402-540-8966.
If you want to make new floor shopping easier, come to O Street Carpet. Hi, I'm Steve Carper. Our flooring professionals can help you choose the best flooring for you, your family, and your budget. We eliminate the confusion. Even better, you'll be enjoying your new flooring much sooner. No 6 or 8 week waits. We'll install right away and save you money on installation. Floor shopping made easy every day at O Street Carpet.
O Street Carpet.
1732 O Street. Family owned and operated. Always the best value.
Jack Russell of Farm Bureau Financial Services is here to help you protect things that are most important to you. Whether it's your home, your family, or your future, Jack Russell has the proven experience to get the job done while developing authentic relationships with you. Give Jack a call today at 402-421-9100. Again, that's 402-421-9100. Or visit one of his 2 locations in Lincoln or Seward and learn how you can excel in the complicated world of insurance. Jack Russell of Farm Bureau Financial Services, a trusted and well-respected representative since 1999.
You started your business to build something special. Now it's time to grow and protect it. At Pinnacle Bank, our treasury management services help you do just that. Through smarter payment technology, account administration, and fraud protection. So no matter the size of your business, you can get the most out of your financial operations. Request your free consultation at pinbank.com/consult. Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be. Member FDIC.
Get rid of pesky critters once and for all with Bats to Rats. Their expert team is here to help you reclaim your home. No more sleepless nights caused by crawling critters or flapping wings. Bats to Rats ensures a safe environment for every family member. Check the website at batstorats.com for amazing offers. And if you mention this ad, you'll receive $10 off your initial inspection cost. Call Bats to Rats today at 402-781-8691. That's 402-781-8691. Bats to Rats.
Dinner and a movie? You've done that. Arbor Axe House has a date night deal that really hits. This Valentine's Day, enjoy a special rate that includes an hour of axe throwing for 2 plus drinks and koozies. Reserve your lane today at arboraxe.com. Arbor Axe House on the corner of N Street and Antelope Valley.
Big value and big flavor meet at Wings and Rings thanks to the all-new delicious Duo Combo. This is the one you've been waiting for. Get 1 half-sized appetizer and 2 entrees with a side for only $19.99. Bring a friend for the best deal in town on any day of the week, during game time, or whenever the heck you want. Their made-to-order wings and chicken sandwiches are waiting for you at their 68th and O and 40th and Old Cheney locations. Stop by Wings and Rings and celebrate every day with the best meal deal in town.
Just got the brakes fixed on my car today.
You did? You haven't even left the office.
I didn't need to. I got a guy who picks up my car and drops it off when it's done.
Well, who's your guy?
Graham Tire. They have pickup and delivery service at all 5 of their Lincoln locations.
Schedule your service online on the Pickup and Delivery tab at GrahamTireLincoln.com. That's GrahamTireLincoln.com. Let us do the running. Some limitations apply. See store for details.
You're listening to The Breeze with DP and Haas on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Welcome back in to The Breeze. Harrison Arns on the 1s and 2s. Haas Tabrizi streaming in. And let's get to the photo. There's the photo. I probably got to zoom in more. We're talking about the Super Bowl. This was the NFL preview before the season even started, with all the quarterbacks with their team colors on. And some people think there's a conspiracy because Drake May and Sam Darnold are towards the front. But I see like 5 other dudes up there. So what the hell are we talking about?
The guy closest is number 10, Drake May. So just to let you know, the Patriots are winning the Super Bowl.
I don't know. Tua looks like he's kind of inching pretty close. He looks real close.
That's Hunter.
Oh, you're right. It is. Sorry, man. It's really blurry when you get
Hunter and Baker are a little bit to the right, and then Neighbors is getting up there. But it's hidden, but the 2 closest right in front of the trophy are number 14.
The 2 closest, though. Like, what on this piece of art, how are you measuring your depth perception? There's like maybe like a 1 foot in front, but we're trying to. This to me, Haas,
record this, save it.
Conspiracy.
When Drake May wins the Super Bowl, the script in September had it for you.
It'll be Sam Darnold and the boys. I got Seahawks, 34-31 walk-off field goal.
I'm not predicting scores anymore. I predicted the Eagles and Chiefs score exactly right a couple years ago, and I'm not doing it ever again because I can't beat that. That's
right. Yeah, that was pretty good, Haas. Man,
that was on the air, wasn't it? That was on the air.
It was.
Yeah. That was so cool.
Got it on the money. Well, we can't all be Tabrizi's, but I'll do my best. So I will put my score until I get a perfect score. I'm going to keep trying. So take another stab at it. I say it all the time. 1-800-bets off. Don't listen to me. Please don't waste money on anything I have to say. Also, it's illegal in Nebraska, unless you're doing like Prize Picks or some weird loopholes. There's but nonetheless.
What's your favorite thing that I've predicted that was so out of left field that became true that just it's not like I said, oh, Luka Doncic will be an all-star.
No, you called it with Brock Purdy. You had a really, really good 49ers call, and you nailed it. And it was a little ways back. I can't remember what it was.
It's easy for Brock Purdy now, but he was the third string quarterback. And I said he was going to win the MVP and he was going to win a Super Bowl. And you and DP laughed so hard.
Yeah, that's what it
So
was.
hard.
I remember mocking you.
and he was the third string quarterback, and he had the torn shoulder, torn elbow, torn UCL, and I said, not only is he going to be the starting quarterback, he's going to go take them to the playoffs. He's going to take them to the Super Bowl and bring back number 6 and win MVP. And it was so close. Like, it was so close. If he didn't lose the regular season game against Lamar, then he would have won the MVP. Like, he was that good that year.
Yeah, Haas, sorry about that one. Listen, man, you're telling me to like tell my boss dead in his face, you're wrong. No, I'm just kidding. I actually was on DP's side. I thought that was a ludicrous statement by you, and we were wrong. So yeah, that's probably the best one.
Oh man, how cool would it have been if the Cowboys brought in Prime as their coach?
I thought that one I actually thought I was like, I can see this one happening. I somehow bid on that one more than a lot of the other ones you did. So we'll wait and see. But yeah, it's just been absolute craziness. But it's been a fun NFL season. I mean, just think about it, Haas. We had Carter spitting on Dak Prescott. And now it's the Super Bowl, just like that. And so
I haven't seen him do anything. Who is he? What team does he play for?
Oh, Mr. Prescott?
Yeah.
I actually like Dak Prescott. He's a good player for the Cowboys who's severely underrated and has the worst ownership above him. That's Dak Prescott.
The 8-8 always go 8-8 Cowboys. I'm aware there's 17. I'm aware there's 17 games now. I'm aware.
I feel bad for Dak Prescott more often than not. Seriously, like that. He gets thrown.
Bro, he gets so much talent around him. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, the one time I didn't feel bad for him is when they got blown up by the Packers.
Yeah, that was awesome.
That was a tough look. Also, just not a fan of the Packers, but you were the number one offense, and that's what you put up. But also, there's been like the year after where that team got significantly worse and the expectations were to go win a Super Bowl. It's like, you guys just got blown out by the Packers when you had the number one offense. Now you're a lot worse. So, and then he had the Moody CeeDee Lamb year where CeeDee Lamb was kind of the diva last season. I don't know. The Cowboys, I don't like the Cowboys, but I always do kind of root for Dak Prescott a little bit because I think he's generally a good guy. And when you're on that Cowboys team, man, you're going to get the brunt of the NFL hate. Like they're going to come after you. Well, that being said, got any final things to add to Super Bowl 60 tonight? That's in San Francisco that unfortunately your 49ers could not be in.
Yeah, it happens. They're hanging out with the Bears right now.
I think you owe me an apology though, right? Because the Bears,
they were who we thought they were.
No, who you thought they were not in the playoffs. So I think we proved a little bit more than that. Final thing. Coach of the year. Ben Johnson only got one vote. What the hell?
Kyle Shanahan did more than Ben Johnson.
I was surprised by it. I thought he'd get more. I didn't think he was going to win it. I thought it'd be a Liam Cohn, but nonetheless, crazy year in the NFL.
Vrabel, if you're the 1 seed and you took a team that was not good and took him to the Super Bowl, you deserve it.
Yeah, you got a paper tiger schedule, and then you get the Blizzard. You get Stidham and the Broncos for the AFC champion. Hey, they played who was on their schedule. And to your point, they beat them. So shout out to the Patriots. They belong to be there as long as the Seahawks as well. But it all ends tonight. Join us at the Super Bowl party, 4 p.m., 68th and 0. Wings and Rings, Tabrizi, Harrison Arens. Appreciate you listening. Bill's Thrills up next.
Ticket listeners know a dream team when they see one. At Applied Connective, we've been in the game for 20 years and have developed